we'll watch this like Magic the Gathering. I think MTD Magic the Gathering, right? Oh yeah, what the? Wait, no, that's not a real card. That's not a real card, dude. That's not real. This is clickbait. This is clickbait. No, shut up. Shut up. Chat, shut up. This is clickbait. There's no way. What the fuck happened to Magic the Gathering by Asmongold?
So I made a big oopsie. I did. I made a very big oopsie. So 1 week until Pride Month, till some more gay Magic the Gathering cards that Republicans will lose their mind over. Bearscape. So exile 2 cards from your graveyard, create a 2/2 green bear creature.
Bro.
Creature token. So
you know what we should do, guys? You know what we should do? We should make a spell in the game that turns gay people straight. That's what we should do. You know what? Maybe they'll get sick of it. Maybe if we add that to the game, they'll get sick and tired of it.
I saw this is another example of obviously gay people that are trying to put being gay inside of completely non-sexual media. So we have right here racist homophobic assholes let themselves out in the comments. So I didn't even know this, right? I said, if y'all get this card printed, we might have to get rid of gay marriage again. I didn't read the card. It was already printed in 2022.
So anyway, if you guys don't want to support a company like Wizards of the Coast that makes shit like this, but you like Dungeons and Dragons, have you considered playing Angel Sword RPG? The free-to-play RPG, by the way, with updates every 3 weeks, tons of classes, super fun combat. I think the best combat one of the best combats right now, like in TTRPGs, and it's free. It's free to play. If you want to support, you can support it on Patreon, and you don't have to deal with this shit. All right, you don't have to deal with this shit, right? You could listen. Sure, we have gays in the game. There are gay characters in the game. Lots of player characters are gay. Sure. But we also have a paladin with favored enemy gays. Something for everyone. We cater to all audiences. Do you want your Futa potion? We got Futa potions. You want a paladin that has bonus damage against gay characters? We got that too.
Down at the bottom. I was too late.
No, this is a true story, so I'll elaborate. It's a true story. There's a paladin in the game, and her name is Bata Minse, and she's crazy. That's like the story. She's crazy, and she was a feared enemy. The party never wanted to fight her because what she would do is she would down the person, and she'd keep hitting them until they're dead. And oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, Ron, exactly. So she doesn't even have. Okay, it's not just favored enemy against gays. She just has to think that you're gay. So if she can convince herself that you're gay, then she gets the bonus damage.
I didn't even know about this. Isn't that sad? Magic has been infested by these people. It is. I had no idea. And so LOL children's game, by the way, yeah, these people want to put this gay shit into everything. This has nothing to do with Magic the Gathering. Like having some, like, I mean,
but yeah, we have equal opportunity curse in our game. It's all cursed. It's all everything is cursed. All of the lore is just fucking stupid and hilarious.
By the way, this is like a term for like a large or a burly man who's gay. It's like a specific sexual term, or like this, it's like BBW kind of, right? But for dudes. And so anyway,
dude, there's official art of her. You guys want to see? Do you want to see official art of the character? There actually is one, like a handmade official art of her. It's let me find it. She's very, very chill and sane. Is this girl right here? That's her. Did you know her niece is in the light novel? Her niece is in the light novel. Here, let me show you. Her niece is this character. This one right here. That's her niece. They look like a very wholesome family, don't they? That was a cool light novel illustration. But yeah, it's them. They're real characters. I wasn't joking. Very wholesome. I know, very wholesome, yeah. Yes, her, yeah. You can see the homophobia in her eyes. Dude, there's like so much curse stuff. Dude. So the reason, oh my god, dude. The funny thing is this happens so much in tabletop. You want to know why the character existed? Do you want to know the origin story of why Bata had that ability? The reason she had that ability was because the player characters all played girl characters, and they were all gay. They were all lesbian player characters that were female. Like gay girls, right? So I made her specifically to kill them. She was like the anti-party like leader. She was like yeah. And she was like a paladin too, so it was like even more funny. She was a crazy paladin, basically. Like so the whole concept behind her was that she was a paladin, but like the church was kind of like, yo, this bitch is kind of crazy, but like, you know, she's kind of good. So it just turn a blind eye. That's actually the story. So she had like a squad. She had a squad. So what they did was they made her, they put her in charge of like this paladin squad, and all of the paladins were crazy, like in her squad. They were called Bata's. They were called Bata's. Bata's Rascals was the name of the paladin regiment, and it was like her and all of the paladins on her were all mentally ill. Like they were just crazy, like sadistic, like kind of crazy paladins. They put them all in one team, and so like anytime the party had to fight them, it was really scary because like all of them had the trait where no mind. They were all so Menhera and so crazy that no mind affecting ability worked on them. So like no hold person, you know, no like mind control, like freaking color spray, any of that shit like didn't work on them. They all had immunity because they were all crazy. And so like their mind could not be like emulated basically. So they were so crazy. And then on top of that, all of them had the ability where if they down a person, they keep hitting them until they die. So like if there's a target next to them that is unconscious but still alive, they attack them. So it was like the party hated fighting them because they were like the scariest to fight. Yeah, but there's like so much cursed stuff like this. But like that's the reason, was because all of the characters were and honestly, all of the characters being gay was the reason the Futa potion even exists, was because one of the player characters wanted to play as his child in the next one. But I was like, wait, but your character's gay and you have a wife, so like how would you play as your child? And the player was like, come on, I really want to play as my kid. I was like, okay, fine. Your wife is this really, really great alchemist, because she was like the ship's doctor. Your wife is this really, really good alchemist, so like she invented a potion that was like, you know, Artoria from Fate, and you know, this is like some Morgan Le Fay shit. So like she creates this potion, and then he got to play as like his character's daughter. So that was like the whole thing. But that was how that happened. Yeah.
You know, obviously, like, Jack, don't screw the rest of us over. Unfortunately, I'm only kidding, but I wish these retards would stop forcing their sexuality into everything. I do think this is the reason why there's so much LGBT pushback nowadays. It's because it wasn't enough for these people to simply be able to live, you know, like, in society and be able to do what they want.
Yeah.
They had to, on top of...
The thing you have to understand, too, is Magic the Gathering doesn't have any of this shit. It's not sexual hell. It's a card game, right? Like I can understand it even a little bit more in like tabletop, because like sometimes you have characters that are like that are gay or whatever. Characters have romance, right? Because it's a tabletop game. But in a card game, there's no reason for sexual sin in the card game. It doesn't make any sense. Am I a Fate fan? Yeah, of course. I'm a huge weeb. How can I be a huge weeb if I'm not a fan of Nasuverse? You know?
That constantly create media that puts them at the peak of any sort of social food chain, right? And his response, well, what is his response to it? Let me see. The homophobes with erectile...
You know what they should have said, though, chat? You want to know what I would have said if I was one of these woke people that was defending this card? Do you want to know what I would have said? You guys already have your own cards. We should have our gay cards because you have your own cards already. Like Circle of Protection Black and Calcify.
Dysfunction are out in force today. Why would you say I have erectile dysfunction? Wait, why? I don't even understand. Like, why would that even... What? What does that have to do with it at all? And then cherry pick as many cringy comments as possible. Yeah, oh my god. And I guess you tried to get a Target employee fired over a toothbrush. I don't even know who this guy is. I really don't. Seems like an idiot, though. And show him Asmon. Yeah, I don't even understand this at all. The card makes him hard. Oh,
look
so
up Invoke
maybe
Prejudice.
He's gay.
Bro, you gotta see this, man. Dude, no, dude, chat. This is even crazier. This is even crazier than the card itself. You can't even show the card. You can't even show. That's crazy. You can't even have the card there. Okay, I see. It's a 1994 card with a bunch of spooky ghosts on it with axes. I see. If an opponent casts a summon spell that does not match the color of one of your creatures under your control, the spell is countered unless the caster pays X, where X equals the casting cost of the summon spell. That's interesting. No, I was thinking about this card. This is the one I was thinking of right here. Was this one right here.
And he likes the card and it turns him on, but because I'm not gay, I have erectile dysfunction. Oh, cards. Sounds like you're projecting, buddy. Yeah, like I don't even... Erectile dysfunction. What a weird thing to say. What a weird guy. Who does this? And even my comment was kind of a joke, right? I wasn't even being mean. I could have been a lot more mean about it.
Can we join her army? Says Void Prince. No, you cannot join her army. Mufasa-san, thank you again for the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Gathering community, he was too cringe and got denied from there. Well, let me see who this guy is. David Levitt. David Levitt rat hole is way worse. Wait. It seems like this is nothing really... Yeah, I don't even know who this guy is. It seems like nobody.
Yawgmoth's
just like a
bargain.
random idiot. But I might not know who this is. I mean, again, I have no idea. And so yeah, I think he's a troll. Maybe he is.
I don't know shit about Magic. The last set I played in Magic was Zendikar. I played like the Zendikar block and that was it. Like it was over after that.
I have no clue. And see if he's farmable. Yeah, to see if it's worth making fun of this person. They already got...
Although I do have the Final Fantasy boxes, Commander boxes. Like my friends have been trying to like convince me to play Commander, but like, dude, I don't know.
Rid of a card because it's revised because it had a sexy fairy and it was said it was too sexual. Again, what these people want to do is that they want to replace and destroy all forms and representation of heteronormative sexuality and replace it with fetishes, LGBT, and other forms of non-heteronormative sexuality. So instead of it's okay for you to be attracted to feet.
Like, to be honest, I don't really want either in the game, you know? Like, I don't want like a card that's like, you know, I don't know, a fucking orgy card or anything like that. You know, I don't really want that either. So
But you can't have a girl with big boobs. So it's not that they don't want sexuality. They want to invert sexuality.
yo,
And
like imagine if there was a card that was like sniff feet. You know, like this is weird.
pervert it into a weird fetish. That's what they do. Why not? No, really, really. And I know it might sound crazy for me to say this, but I think it's overwhelmingly true. Double standards all day. Well, it's because guys put up with it. That's the reason why. There are too many simp guys that put up with this shit. And because they do.
It's because people don't want to like be the one. Right? This is kind of the case where like the one person that pokes their head over the top gets shot. Right? So you get the one guy that like goes up and goes, actually, guys, I don't want any of this weird shit in the game. They're like, what do you mean weird? What do you mean weird? Are you saying that my sexuality is weird? And then you have a fucking problem. And then everybody else gets scared. You know, I'm just be real. A lot of people are pussies, so they're gonna be scared. You're like, oh, I don't know if I want to like stick my head up. And then what happens is that person gets focus fired, and then they get kicked out of the group. And then that's why. That's why. It really takes like, you know, and let's be honest, like these people have overreached so much and had no grace. Can you imagine like if a world in which like the cancel culture people, like the leftist woke people, actually had grace to say like, oh, okay, you apologize, all right, no worries. If they could do that, they would have everything, but they can't do it. They can't do it because they have no sense of forgiveness or anything like that. So all that does is causes everybody to have to double down and say, okay, fine, you know what, fuck you too.
It just gets worse. And I've been trying to say this for a long time, but a lot of people are not willing to be as aggressive as
Yeah, and because the reason why is we all know the reason they do this is for power. We know that. This isn't about like, you know, equality or whatever, because nobody cared back then. I'm telling you, I'm old enough to remember 2010s when nobody gave a shit about any of this. Nobody cared. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, nobody cared what you looked like. It was just, are you a chill person? That's all anybody cared about. And sure, people said stuff like, they said like racial slurs and stuff like that, but it was just for fun. Nobody really cared about it. Nobody cared. There was like really nothing behind it. It was all in good fun.
I am.
And when you insulted somebody with a slur, it was because it was like the easiest thing to insult them with. It wasn't because you hated people of like that race or whatever. It was because it was just free, right? And this is why you have the same thing where you have they make fun of like, if you have like a little kid in your lobby, they'll make fun of that guy too. Yeah, it's just low hanging fruit. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really matter what it is.
They want to normalize their kinks. Yes, exactly. As you make more fetishes okay, you make more of the abhorrent ones okay over time, like pedophilia. Sounds like a psyop, but I agree with you. You're really not understanding the context of the card, but this isn't what you think. They're alternate arts. That's called a secret layer drop that people can buy. So, what am I not understanding? I want you to explain what I don't understand.
This guy's cooked. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't get it.
This guy's cooked.
We'll figure this out. It's okay. You're 100.
Though it might seem to a lot of people that it's pointless to like do this, but I think this adds a cost to like actually being an idiot in chat. It really does. It's like you can get destroyed basically forever.
100% right. This shit's creepy, but they're not part of main sets.
He just, dude, he Higuruma like in his heart, dude. Like it's just like
One sec. This is just a pack right here of some of my magic cards. Planes, right? These are just lands. These are just the lands that I have. Okay. We're just gonna take a big stack right here. Oops. This is all swamps. Every single one of these is a swamp. Okay.
Dude, I should show you guys my magic cards sometime. I have a lot of them as well. I found a whole box of my old magic cards. Like, I don't even know what's in there. There might be stuff that's worth money. I don't know.
Every single one. So
I gotta ask my dad for my old magic cards if they didn't get thrown away or anything like that. Because I played I don't want to admit this, but my first magic set was Ice Age. I don't want to admit it. Just forget it. Just forget I said that.
Swamp is OP. Well, what my point is with this is that I've played Magic a lot. I've played a lot of Magic the Gathering, and then we'll even go a step further. Let's go even a step farther. I don't know if this is it. Let me see if it is. This is...
Yeah, I played was it Ice Age? What was that? After that was like Mirage. There was like Mirage, and then I played a lot of what was the one with all the fucking, the one with the mine, the Howling Mine or whatever? There was like that set, and then there was like it was like a bunch of fucking robots and shit, like whatever that one, the one with all the robots. You know what I mean? I don't remember. There's a bunch of robots, and then I didn't play for a long time, and then I started playing in Zendikar.
Is my DCI card from shit. Can you guys hear me? Sorry about that. This is my DCI card that I had when I was 15 years old. There it is. I still have it on the table over there. It just was sitting there. So, I've been playing Magic the Gathering, and when
I play the... You guys want to know the kind of player I was? I only played Ping and Mill. That's it. Only Ping and Mill. Yeah. I was a fucking asshole.
Drafts... Probably since a lot of these people, since before a lot of these people.
I played Mill. I played Mill in Zendikar too. In Zendikar, I was running like the freaking Hadron crabs or whatever. The the Hadron crabs that you put down. Like they got that landfall ability that mills you. Yeah.
Or born.
I play Nami in One Piece. I always play the most evil decks, man.
So look at the original Bearscape art. See what they defiled.
Okay, let me think about all of the things I played. Okay, so I played Ping and Mill back in Magic, and then in I don't remember what I played in Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh was bullshit. I ran like Barrel Dragons and like Yu-Gi-Oh. Then Yu-Gi-Oh was stupid. And then after that, I played Lisei. Nobody knows Lisei, but I played Flower Touch decks. And then I played, what was after that? I played Star Wars, but like I'm not gonna lie, nobody knew what they were doing in Star Wars. Nobody knows what happens in Star Wars. I mean, I don't know what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on. All I knew that there was like, it was like, oh, I got my blaster on like my stormtrooper, and then like we had to check for attrition. Like, oh my god, it was so awful. Like I move my Luke Skywalker into the X-wing, and then I fly him to Tatooine. It was terrible, dude. Like, I mean, it was cool, but it was like, it was so complicated. I had like no fucking clue what was going on. But then, okay, anyway, so after that, then I played One Piece. I played Nami. I played Nami in One Piece. I played Nami and Shirahoshi. And then in Oh, what else? What else did I play? Um, I didn't play Pokemon. Pokemon was a shit game. Uh and then in Zendikar block, I played Mill. I played the Hedron Crab Mill deck, and then oh my god, in Shadowverse, I played fucking D Shift. Any anyone, I played a long time ago, like old Shadowverse, and I was like a D Shift asshole. If anybody knows D Shift, it's like the worst deck to fight against. It's awful. Dude, D Shift is so fucked up, man. Like Shadowverse Midget, D Shift was turbo gay. I know, that's why I played it. I even had the Daria character card. You know, like Chroma is based on Daria, right? D Shift is easy to beat, dude. But back in the day, but see, the thing is though, okay, you don't play D Shift because it's good. You play D Shift because it makes people, it breaks their heart. That's why you play it. Because D Shift makes you want to isekai yourself. That's why you play it. It's the same thing with Mill. Mill decks aren't good. You play Mill decks because it makes people want to isekai themselves. That's why. Guys, I have bad news. I made some homemade soda because I actually heard that soda is actually good for you if it's diet soda. If you have stevia, so I made some homemade soda, and unfortunately I have to take a pee, so I'll be back. Be right back. Okay, I went really fast that time. I was thinking about it while I was pissing, and I had some post piss clarity, and I remembered I also played Monster Rancher Battle Card, and in Monster Rancher Battle Card I played Ghost, Pixie, and Hare. Yeah, I was dude. I'm telling you, I always pick the most ridiculous decks, and then after that, you want to know another game I played? Another card game I played, but I forgot what I played in it. I used to play a game called Magi Nation. And you remember Magi Nation? That game was crazy. Yeah. I don't know what else I played. What else did I play besides those ones? I think that's it. You still have Magi Nation cards, says Ron. I remember Magi Nation. Yeah. Good shit, man. All right. Anyway, let's keep watching.
So I just want y'all to see what this is. 30 years ago? Yeah, it was like it was not 30 years ago. It was like 20. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, it was close to 30 years ago. So it was a long time ago. But yeah, this is
I know
a
that
box
feeling.
full
I know that feeling.
of just
Yasmin.
lands. Okay. So I don't have my bind. I don't know where my binder is. Wait a minute.
Listen, I played Pokemon back when Psychic Energy was precious. When like nobody had Psychic Energy. Yeah. Was that long ago?
I think actually I do. I think I. Whoa, wait a minute. I think actually I see it. I do. I looked in the wrong place. Here we go. Let's take a look. Give me 1 second. All right. So we have.
I have Anna Mayhem cards. Although they're not mine. They were my mom's friend. He gave them to me, but.
Wow. Look at all this. Oh, man.
You know, actually, okay, my dad dropped me off all of my old Pokemon cards. I'm pretty sure I got the Nazi one. Anyone know what I'm talking about? There's like a Nazi card back in the day. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah, I think I have it.
The ancient texts. Look at all the cards. This is when I was in high school and like a little bit into college. Uh-oh, it's messed up. Oh, there it is. So we got all these cards. Look at all this.
Damn. Shitty, that's so
the whole
much.
fucking thing. So people want to go and say that I don't know what I'm talking about or anything else about this. that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I get it.
Nice.
Okay? I played a lot. So, anyway, I don't know what people are trying to talk shit for. How many pages? What's your favorite card? Swords to Plowshares. It's my favorite card. Like, by far,
one.
I love using that card on people. Like, that shit would just ruin people's life. Casually seeing on 30k worth? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it's creepy. It's alternate. I know it's alternate arts, but it's still being approved. It's still being approved and sanctioned by the company. And I think it's fucking weird.
I have a really boring favorite card. I really like Prodigal Sorcerer. I just really love tapping and just dealing 1 instant damage to whatever I want. It's just so nice.
It's massively fucking weird. I quit before Commander even came out. I agree. Apologize. I agree with you. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes, it's fine. I know what you're saying, but you gotta see where I'm coming from here on this, okay? The chatter tried, yes. And so anyway,
Same,
I was really into this for a long time. Do you collect Pokemon cards? Yeah, when I was like 9. Like, so I quit.
Pokemon sucks.
I quit playing Magic.
Pokemon's the worst game, dude. Okay. One day I went to visit my friend in Vegas, and so we go to the cafe. It's like we usually do. We go to the cafe to like talk about, you know, philosophy, politics, and we sit down. And he just reaches into his backpack and he pulls out like 2 of those decks, like the structure decks or whatever from like Pokemon. He like bought them at the store, and he said, "Yeah, which one do you want?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Which one do you want?" I was like, "I guess that one." He's like, "All right, we're playing," and I was like, "Oh God, not this game." And so we played it, and it was like the worst. It was like, wait, why does this card exist? This card has no purpose. It's just garbage. There's so many cards like that in like Pokemon. It's like this card is just ass. You know what I mean? Like there's no purpose for this card at all.
When I think it was a thing called Cold Snap came out. Like that was the last one that I remember with like snow or something. Like, it was a real like 2009 or something like this. Let me see if I can find here. Okay.
Isn't that every card game? It's not as egregious as Pokemon. Pokemon is like, there are some cards that are just they're just so bad. It's just unreal levels of bad. I feel like in a game like One Piece, for example, there's a lot of cards that are typically bad, but then they all have use, right? So like when you add like new leaders and stuff like that, those cards become more useful. But in Pokemon, they're just all bad. Like they're bad permanently, basically. There's like they come out with a new card that's just so ass, so unplayable that it's like unsalvageable, and they make so many of them.
Yeah, Ice Age? Yeah, something like that.
Dude, early Yu-Gi-Oh was what a bad game. Early Yu-Gi-Oh was fucking garbage, man. Fucking Raigeki, Change of Heart, Black Hole, like total shit game.
Not even sure about this.
Like, are you kidding me?
Let me go back. Oldest. Do I have? I don't have one of these. No, that isn't it.
You ought to understand, I played during that era of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was so bad.
Jason, smile. You're on the internet.
I'm on the internet?
Yeah.
What's up, internet?
About this game. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alec, how are you feeling about this game?
I feel pretty good
Oh
about
shit,
this.
this is so cool.
What do you have on the field right now?
2011.
Holy
Fairies.
fuck.
You have fairies?
Okay.
Fairies.
Are you playing a fairy deck?
2011.
Master of the fairies.
Is that all I got, really?
That's all I got. My cards.
Alex, the fairy
Yeah.
queen. Who's bitching?
Oh man.
I'm actually surprised that I was able to watch one of my old videos, and I watched it for more than 10 seconds and a slur wasn't said. That's like a new record, honestly. It is. That was Cataclysm?
It's not
yeah,
wrong,
it was Cataclysm.
dude. I tried watching Pure Ownage on stream, and then he just starts saying like the bundle of sticks word just like over and over and over again. Dude, Pure Ownage was so
I was
funny
prepared
back
for
in
a
the
slur.
day.
Yeah, I
Man.
was too. I was ready to pause it. But yeah, honestly, I was waiting. I know. So no, I played Magic a lot. So a lot of people are coming in there trying to insult me and talk about a bunch of fucking bullshit. This is a problem. What is this here? If I can find a U.S. military most lethal, you don't like that was right. It was dog shit messaging. No, I think that what people don't like about Hassan is that you're trying to hold American politics hostage in order to win ideological, ethnic, religious wars in the Middle East. I think that Democrats resent the fact that part of the Democratic and leftist party has been taken over by Muslim identity politics. Yep. That's the reason why they're mad.
It's true.
It's actually really simple.
Gays for Palestine.
People want Medicare for all. They don't want to have tacked on to that. But Hamas is a good thing too. It's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
So it's like, and these people are they are forcing this into the Democratic Party. They're forcing it into to the Democratic Party, and they are poisoning the vote. And that's the reason why I think a lot of these people are losing. That's why, and I think that's why they will continue to lose. Would you be okay with it if they did heteronormative sexual cards too? Maybe I'd be more okay with it, but I think that if you make content like that, it should be. I mean, I think with fetishes, like you should.
Dude, can you imagine that if they're like, okay, well, you know, if you guys, we have to be so inclusive. So like, here's like the new set of Magic the Gathering, right? The new set of Magic the Gathering has missionary, the missionary card. It's got the doggy style card. We've got the cuck chair over here. You know, tap target, tap target creature. You know, tap target creature or whatever. Fucking the cuck chair, and then you've got I'm not gonna go further than that.
Shouldn't have fetish content anywhere where there's like kids, but if you want to have like a hot girl in a bikini, I don't think that's a big deal. But like
with the trans card, you take like a white card and then you make it into a black card. True, yeah.
Talking about like, for example, like more higher level like sexual conversations and like sexual language and lingo.
You know what's actually hilarious? There was only one game that had sex in it that actually mattered. Does anybody know? The game my favorite card game of all time, Lise, had a male or each card was either male or female, the characters. And there was one character, like Hisui. Anybody know Hisui? Hisui from Tsukihime. She's like the sister, the sister, the maid, like one of the maids. Hisui and Kohaku. Hisui's card ability was that she takes 0 damage from men. That was like actually her ability. But the problem was there was so few men in the game that it was useless. It only worked against like some decks. Yeah.
I think that's a lot different than, like, for example, just having an attractive woman, you know, on a card or something like that, right? Very, very big difference. So, yeah, what about a hot guy in a bikini? Oh, I don't know. It depends on the guy.
Ability? Well, I mean, it depends. Like, if the other team is running, like, Coup, or other teams running, like, Coup, or they're running Berserker, or they're running Hakuo, basically. Like Hakuo is like 12 damage or something, so like they're running him, you can like block with Hisui and take 0 damage. So it depended on the deck, really. Oh, also they're playing Sun, the one that had the Power Rangers, like this Power Rangers deck, like that one worked too. You go block Kiritsugu, but Kiritsugu isn't really that big of a threat. It was mostly like Berserker. It was mostly Berserker and Wistar Nemitia, which is the Hakuolo like evolved form, were the main ones you wanted to use it for.
Right. And this is also a real card, by the way. What is this? Oh my god, is that real? Let me see. I haven't seen this at all. And it's going too far. Yeah. Yashoa the Knight's Blessed. Oh my fucking god. Legendary creature Cat Warlock. Wow. I've been away from this game for a really long time.
I have that card.
I have. This is insane. Okay, we have Miku too. Am I gonna give maybe a hot take? I think the collab things were silly. I remember the Godzilla one. I thought that was really dumb. I did, but you know, again, some people like that stuff. I just think it's really weird. And oh, here's another one. By the way. My favorite part is the wife and the husband's expression. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Why are people like this? Why are they like this? Dude, I see a pretty girl and I'm like, wow, she's cute. What is wrong with them?
She is so mad. Do you want to know why she's mad?
She's not even dressed up like slutty either. Right? So you can't even say that it's like it's like they're upset because like she's overly sexual or whatever. She's not even dressed up slutty.
She's mad because she's old. She's old. She's like 45.
Oh, she must be having so much fun right now. She must be having so much fun, dude. She's rage baiting everyone.
Oh man. Jesus Christ, they're so mad too.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, that's
Fats
crazy.
Get mad. I know. And by the way, this is the reason why you don't have pretty girls in video games as much now. This is the reason why you,
know
have
what?
a bunch
He's
of
not
ugly
wrong.
women.
He's not wrong, dude. Asmongold is 100% right here. 100%.
Women that are, you know, like 40 years old.
Because they can't deal with their insecurity. That's why.
They're the main characters in these stories. It's because of people just like that. And you know why the real reason is? It's because a bunch of pathetic simp developers thought to listen to them.
Yup.
Isn't that sad?
That is sad.
They thought
That
they
is
were going
sad.
to listen to those bitches. Can you believe this? Oh my, ugly bitches, the Wonder Mall thing? Absolutely they are. That's exactly it.
Man. What are we doing? What are we doing, chat? I'll link it to you guys. Of course, you guys all know Asmond, but I'm going to link it so you guys can give it a thumbs up. That is crazy. People need to control their jealousy. Their jealousy is just a little bit too much. They'll take themselves a little too seriously, you know what I mean? Honestly, a lot of the problems in this world would be resolved if people could just control themselves. Embrace the suck, yeah. Just embrace being an awful nerd. That's what I do.